Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and today we're going to be unboxing this month's ALC and Yarnable. So this is July 2024 and August 2024 ALC and Yarnables. August for Yarnable, July for ALC. I'm heating up here. It is still early in the morning. I'm still working on my coffee. I'm filming this August 7th, and it's like 8 a.m. It must be closer to 9 because the trash is coming up the street. They're very loud. So anyway, let's start with my ALC, or with my Yarnable this month. We will do a very quick, I will go through my stash, grab any pairings, and share with you guys the matches for these. Get everything out. So first off, with our extras, we got a ruler. Hopefully, it's going to take some getting used to having a microphone. So hopefully that wasn't loud on anybody's ears. Sorry if it was. But anyway, ruler. Warning, use may result in extreme crafting. I've got a picture that I made. It's a painted canvas. I took Cricut vinyl and put stuff on there. And it says, I craft so hard I sweat glitter. It's hanging up in the other room. So we have our my favorite little organizing bag. We have our card that has our code as well as the information about all the extras in here. It's definitely warm. So we have Mosquito, the original itch relief patch. I've never tried these. I could have definitely used these the other day. I got bitten by something that looked like a horsefly and a moth had a baby. I have no idea what this bug is, but I had a giant welt on my mid-back side here. Drove me absolutely crazy. Anytime anything brushed against it, it itched like. And then we also have a little keychain. Little ducky. Little ducky. Is anybody obsessed when you park next to a Jeep, seeing what ducks they have on their dashboard? I just love seeing the different ducks. I don't think I'd be a duck person because it would drive me crazy having that much stuff on my dash, but. Ducky zipper pull. Knitting and crocheting outdoors. Itch-free skin patch. The 80s called and they want the ruler back. So there is a theme. The theme is neon graffiti. We have some 80s trivia there. And on to, I have not opened the package yet. I don't even know that I went in to see what my ALC was this month. Yes. Now I know for a fact we're going to have some matches that go with this. Oh yes. Oh yes. So this is neon graffiti. I get mine on the plush sock base. Oh yeah. Oh, it's sad. I'm using my Raven for something else. A Raven would be a really good neutral to have paired that with. So anyway, on to my ALC. I may have done a thing with my ALC. As I drop things off my desk here. So first off, I did make a secondary purchase. I got a hank of blue suede shoes. Mostly because I have some other flecked yarns like this. And I love the way they look. It's part of that. I love marling. I also really love the flecking. And I love this color. It's almost a periwinkly blue, but it's more blue than purple still. And then I also got the Too Cool for School 50 grams plus Color Me Happy 20 grams times 6 bundle. So 50 grams and then 20 grams of the solid tonals. But when she was dyeing this, I was kind of like, I must have that. So I ordered that. I need to put that down in my list for the quarter of what I have spent my monies on. So those were secondary to my box purchase. She did also send me a little freebie gift. I got a little kitten latte progress keeper and a cat mom label, which I love. Nikki is very, very thoughtful. A lot of the times, if she sends sweets and candies and stuff in the bag, she'll sometimes send me a little extra because she knows this is either going to go to my grandkids or my husband. So this is Dibble Dough, sugar cookie with sprinkles cookie dough. So it's an edible cookie dough you can eat like a candy bar. So yeah, I think the grandkids will probably love that. They're going to come up for my birthday here shortly. So we're going to have us a little birthday party over here. I also got some grapefruit soak. I do prefer the Euclid brand. There is no reason why I prefer this brand. I just do. I've never been able to figure out why I do. There's no like, it just smells better or it rinses clean. There's nothing like that. I just prefer it for some reason. And then we also have a button badge. It's not hoarding if it's yarn. Which is also true and not true when I look at my room. So my yarn for this month is also pretty spectacular. This is called Candy Mermaid Lemonade. So while Cheryl always nails it with what she sends, it's not always something that I would necessarily be like, oh, I just have to have that. Nikki is my color soulmate. So very different. I love both of these subscription boxes. I never know what to expect, especially from Cheryl, but they just always make such joyful colors. They're just always impactful, exciting. I always enjoy them so much. So I am going to pause real quick. I'm going to dig through my bins, my ALC and my Yarnable. Let's see what pairings I come out with for these. I don't need to stick my finger in the camera. I do have my clicker. Okie dokie. So this is kind of funny. We're switching up the brands just a little bit. I went with the first, like, there's a couple ways that this can go, but it's all Yarnable that goes with the ALC and all ALCs that go with the Yarnable for this month. But so this is this month's yarn. This is the Candied Mermaid Lemonade. I really like this with the Yarnable Mermazing, especially when you add in Yarnable Grape Crush. And then another one that goes really well with this, with the Grape Crush, I have this Imperfect of the Waterfall, right? Tropical Waterfall from Hypnotic. And I can't remember if this was a Yarnable or just Hypnotic. But anyway, I have the Imperfect one here. That's what I pulled out. But I kind of like that dusky mixed in, and then we cross the different green aqua to blue aqua, but I like those three together a whole lot. So I was a little surprised that like everything that immediately was like this needs to go with that I was looking at, even the solid is another Yarnable if I were going to pull in a solid. This is Love Language, which was the Valentine's yarn, I think from either 2022 or 2023. But I would pull that as the solid to go with either of those combinations more than likely. And even that is another Yarnable color. So that was kind of funny. But there were a couple that I saw that would have gone with this just perfectly fine. Those were just my favorites. So, as I said, I thought this was kind of funny. So we have gotten plenty of neons actually from Yarnable, but like I said, the one that I would have really paired with this is Raven, and that's something that I'm already working with for my muscle bar hat, and I'm gonna do a matching cowl. So that is actually caked up downstairs, and I'm not gonna. This is literally a quick run through. But last year, Nikki dyed an 80 set, and she was kind enough to send me the deluxe, which means I got all the skeins. And this is Light Bright, and this is Roller Rink. And especially if you paired it with, say, Perfectly Pink, which is another ALC yarn, those would be a ton of fun together. Also, another one that I liked with this, and I would want probably a gray or black, or maybe if we did this, we'll kind of break them up just a little bit. So this is Love Language again. This is that Perfectly Pink. And then this is Tulip-tastic from ALC. But I kind of like where that's heading. I like bringing in more of the orange and vibrancy, but this combo is still missing like the perfect pairing. Another one that I pulled that I really like with this is Born to Stand Out. Now this one has the flashes of some speckling and some hot pink, but it's a nice soft wash. This was the flamingo themed box we got a while back. Now this one is a Yarnable, but I really like how those go together. And you could carry out like just continuing like vibrant pinks, maybe splitting it up with the neon speckles from this month. And then once again, if you alternated between the Light Bright and Neon Graffiti and spaced it with Born to Stand Out. So say I did like 4 rows, 2 rows, 4 rows, 2 rows, 4 rows, 2 rows, 4. I think that would be pretty cool. You would definitely see the difference in the two neon colorways, but you wouldn't lose them or be overwhelmed by them by pairing them with a much more subtle shade. So anyway, those are the pairings that I came out with. And of course, like obviously we've gotten tonals and semi-solids that would also look good with this. I know a lot of you guys do get both or have alternated getting both the ALCs and the Yarnables. But yeah, I mean, even that's like a perfect combination. That's Love Language Perfectly Pink with. So I've used the combination of my Yarnables and ALCs in a number of projects. I just started a new shawl that's a combination of some of the DK Wheat ones I have. I did a giant summer freshness shawl combining these. So these two dyers, while very, very different, I know I say this over and over again, they're very different dyers with different styles, and they take inspiration from different places. They dye different color palettes. They are so compatible inadvertently. I know they're friends, but they don't actually like talk like that about what they're doing. But for some reason, this combination of these two has just been magic. I have reviewed both of these. I do pay for both of these 100% on my own. They have graciously given me the deluxe sometimes versus the one I pay for, so I can share with you guys what some of the other options are. But they're both amazing subscription boxes. I love being able to share them with you guys and sharing the pairings, because as I always say, you don't have to get a sweater quantity of everything. You can kind of blend and mix and match. Now, I do know outside of my ALCs and my Yarnables, my first thought, like immediately on seeing this, was actually, I have stuff I could make a fade sweater with this. So that might be where that ends up going, but these are so much fun to do. I love unboxing these with you guys, and I definitely love sharing the pairings. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you're interested in purchasing either one of these, I do have an affiliate link for Yarnable in the description box down below, and I will also share ALC in the description box down below. So I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Bye, you guys.